Good morning. This video is to get you started in our Math 142 Summer Session A course. Uh, Canvas will become available soon, maybe today. This is Friday that I'm making this, maybe tomorrow. But what I want to do is with this video, I want to give you a quick preview of what the Canvas course looks like so that when it does become available, you're able to go right into the places you need to go to get you started. This is a fast-moving course. It's 6 weeks. Usually we have 16 weeks during the full semester, but you're taking it at an accelerated pace. Hopefully this is the only course you're focusing on for this time period, for the Session A. It will require close to about 25 hours a week. Now, if you can get it done in less time, that's okay. But here's the deal. If I wouldn't expect that 10 hours would get you success. If you know a lot of the stuff, you could probably move through it. But the reason you're taking this is because you need to get exposed to this content. And we look at 5 different math types of topics. So let's just get started and get you into the course here. And I'll get a little bit more comfortable here. So first of all, this is our Canvas course in student view. So this is what you will see when you come in. And I want to thank my colleague, Beth Jones, who has put this together and really has done a fantastic job. She is the coordinator of the course, and it is a coordinated course. So if you see some really good things about it, that's where it goes. I didn't create this. I'm given this, and I'm here as a facilitator to make the course work well for you, to guide you through it. But I think it's really a well put together course. So what you want to do when you first come in here is this first module, Welcome, Start Here. What do you think? Should we start here? Exactly. Click here. You'll see the syllabus. So I would, again, I did give you an advanced copy through the email, but here you'll also see my office hours. So I plan on being available to you 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning, Monday through Thursday. I should put that there. I'll update that part. And then the standard syllabus is here as well. Okay, there's also this link to the Zoom meetings. That's how we'll do our office hours. You just join by Zoom wherever you're at. I've also got a very excellent IA, instructional assistant, who will be working with us. I worked with him over the past 2 years, and he's phenomenal, and he puts in a lot of effort, and he really cares for your success. So I'm very pleased to be working with him again this summer. So then we'll just back up. Okay, so first couple days mapped out, so that's a good place to go. There's the attendance survey here, but you can see it's also up here. There's also a getting started video for Math 142. Again, I highly recommend watching that. That will kind of walk you through all the things that you need to do. But what's really nice is there's these tables. There's what needs to be done, when it needs to be done by the 19th, which is Tuesday, attendance requirement. So, and what's cool is you can just click here and it will take you. Tenant survey is not a big deal. Your email, some questions for you to answer about yourself. What do you want me to know? And so then I get to look at these and I can see various things about you, about your mathematics and your situation, anything you want to tell me. And I find it helpful in building that relationship so I can specifically target your needs. So that's a nice feature. And again, all these other things, watch the getting started video. And then this is the other big deal. You want to take the ALEKS initial knowledge check. What that does, and let me explain it just a little bit because I want you'll be able to take it right away. When you click on this, it will take your Canvas course, pair it up with our homework, our testing system called ALEKS. It is a adaptive learning system. What that means is it adapts to what you're learning and it works towards mastery. So you'll get these questions and you've got to answer 3 questions correctly to move forward, and then it gives you credit and says, okay, you know that particular type of topic. So topics like a question level, but they'll give you that question from various aspects, various angles to make sure you really understand it. And we work with you again and again, so that you really understand the math. And that's what students tell me, is that by working through these systems, they do gain a deeper understanding of mathematics, and they're able to carry that with them. Now, some students also express frustration. That's part of learning. We want to keep the frustration at a smaller level, though. But frustration is part of learning, because we're frustrated because we don't understand right away. We need to work through it. But when frustration gets too high, that's why we're here. We're here, myself and the IA will be working with you. We'll have about 3 hours a day where you can come into the Zoom meetings and work with one of us to overcome those high levels of frustration, bring them down, keep you moving forward. That's our goal, and keep you learning. And you'll see it's a great system set up. But what the whole key to this is that you take the initial knowledge check in, that is testing your personal knowledge. So we don't want you getting help. We don't want you looking up things. We want you to just give us a shot of what you know. Because if you know something, it'll be evident by this knowledge check, and you'll get sort of credit for that in your system, and you won't see questions about that topic. But if you don't know that topic, if you don't understand it, you need to see questions about that to work through it, because you're going to see them eventually on a test, right? So we want you to do this in a way that doesn't have you doing a lot of busy work on things you know, but does have you working on questions that you don't fully understand. That's what the initial knowledge check is all about. So take it seriously. And it'll show you, there's a button that says I don't know. If you honestly don't know, that's the only time to really use it. If you have an inkling, give it a try, because again, we don't want you working through things that you actually do know that are going to be kind of boring for you. We want you working on the things that you really need to learn and giving you practice with that. So that'll get you started into the course. And then as we go through, here's our first week. We've got our lessons coming through, and you'll see you've got lessons, which you do in ALEKS and homework. There's also something called practice problems within ALEKS, so you'll do those, and that's another way to get more practice with things. Those are kind of, look at them as practice tests, because that's kind of what they are. They will get you prepared for exactly what you're going to see. The tests are also in this ALEKS system. And what you'll do is, as you're working through, you are doing the same type of problems that are going to be on that test. I've seen them both, and I go, it's hard to tell the difference between what's the homework and what's the test. As you're doing the homework, you're doing the types of problems that will be on that test. It is really a nice system for moving you forward. But you've got to keep moving. We also have some things called problem-solving sets. Let's see if I've got one here. I don't think we've got one in the initial things. Written assignment sets and counting problem solving sets. So here's one, and what that is, it's a PDF. You could print it off or write it out, but you're going to actually write through, solve some problems, and then turn them in, and we'll review those. So that gives you a little bit of outside the technical ALEKS system where you're just working through the computer. This gives you a way to pencil and paper type write down math questions. So we've got all those in there. There's tests that'll be in there, and it's really every week we're moving through a new unit for the most part, because we've got 5 units in 6 weeks. So it moves quickly, but we've got great resources for you. I'm really looking forward to getting started with this. So this is just a little preview. Here's another link. So you'll find that there's multiple places to link into things for my office hours. Once our IA has his setup, we'll get you a link in here as well, so that you can just click on this between times 8:30 to 9:30. I'll be sitting here at my desk here with the system that I got set up. We can converse through video. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just type through the chat. But I've got pencil and a tablet thing that I can write, and it'll be just like side by side tutoring, except we're both doing our physical distancing and keeping ourselves safe. Okay. So again, the course module. So you just kind of walk through here. Down here, there is more information on sort of just general type thing. You want to know about testings, you go there. Discussions, that's how you can post questions. And so we can do this asynchronously. You're working at 3 in the morning. And again, you all are from different parts of the world, different time zones. So you're also able to post questions, maybe take a screenshot or something. And then through video, we're able to answer your questions as well. I will also record the office hours whenever I'm working through something, and then we'll post those. So those may have some questions that are getting answered there that you might also have. We'll do our best to make so many resources available to you that any question you have will be able to get answered and keep you moving forward. My goal is always 100% success. I know things come up, and have I ever achieved 100%? No, but I get close. And with my goal of 100%, I'm not going to let anybody fall behind easily. Okay, it's going to be hard for you to get away from us. So, and that's why I like our IA who's working with us. He's very good at following up with you and making sure that you're on track. And again, if you've got something that comes up and you're not able to finish the course, we understand, and we'll work with you. We'll keep working with you next time too. But the goal is you signed up for this. You're ready to go. We're ready to go. Let's make it a successful time for you and for us, because that's the bottom line. If you're not successful, we're not successful. I like to be successful, so I want you to be successful, because that's the only time I feel like I've done my job. Okay, so looking forward to working with you. It's going to be a fast, furious, but a successful semester for all of us. Take care, and we'll be in touch soon.